Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell at an all-new time, weeknights at 8 Eastern on MSNBC.
Republicans will often claim that they hate socialism, but in fact, Republicans love socialism. They just like a peculiar brand of it. They love to privatize the gains, but socialize the losses. Now, there are two great examples of that in the news today. Earlier in the show, we talked about how oil drilling companies haven't really figured out how to get the blowout preventers to work with consistency, and don't have a good plan if another spill like the Deepwater Horizon happens. Now, did you know that half of the companies who work in the Gulf don't have enough money to pay for the damages if they cause a spill like BP did? So if it happens to them the next time, they would likely declare bankruptcy and dump the cost onto you, the American taxpayer. So they keep the gains as long as everything's going well, but immediately go to the socialist model if there are significant losses. So you never see any of the upside, but you bear most of the downside. This is socialism turned on its head, and it's for the benefit of the richest and most powerful people and companies in this country and throughout the world. The second great example of that in the news today is what's happening in the banking industry. Standard & Poor's just came out with a report that says we are not at all prepared for the next financial collapse. That next time around it will cost the U.S. 34% of our GDP. That's gigantic. That would mean losses of $5 trillion. Their report states, quote, "We believe the risks from the U.S. financial sector are higher than we consider them to be before 2008. Oh, come on, that's a disaster. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you sharing in any of the profits of the banks right now? Oh, you're not? Huh, surprising. Well, that's because that's privatized. But the minute they cause another financial calamity, guess who they're going to turn to bear the cost? Yep, you. The Republican Party is the biggest enabler and supporter of this model. Sure, there are plenty of guilty Democrats as well, but the Republican Party is the one clearly pushing to deregulate the oil drilling and banking industries so that there is no check on how much risk they can take, how much money they can make, and how much of that risk they can dump on your lap. Don't let them get away with it. Thanks for watching the show. Hardball's up next.